Hey y'all, welcome to my kitchen.
I was born and raised in the South, in the city, and now I live in the Midwest, on a farm, and I love it. Other things I love are Jesus, my family, and everything food. I'm so glad you decided to join me today.
Y'all, I'm so excited to give y'all this recipe today. It's barbecue muffins. This is not gourmet in the least little bit. It has 4 ingredients and it's so good. You can do this for a quick meal. Another reason I love this recipe is that if you have leftover ground beef that's cooked, you can totally use it in this recipe. Win! You can put this in somebody's lunch if they have a place to warm it up. Now, I eat cold pizza. I don't mind cold cooked meat, so I can eat these just fresh out of the fridge. My husband likes them warmed up a bit. He's great because he will eat leftovers. He loves leftovers as long as they're warmed up. Rick is so easy. He is so easy to take care of. I mean, I loved taking care of my kids when they were home, but empty nest is easy cheesy. Let me tell you what you'll need.
Barbecue sauce, canned biscuits, ground beef, and cheddar cheese.
I'm so excited to show y'all this recipe. It's super easy, it's not gourmet at all, but it's so yummy and good. And like ground beef was on sale for 8 pounds. So we used some of it for a recipe and some for burgers, and then I had some left over. And so I'm gonna use that I had left over. I went ahead and cooked mine, but if you just have it left over in the fridge, it is perfect to use for this recipe. So the first thing you do is cook your ground beef, and about 1 pound is perfect, but it doesn't even need to be that much. Then you just grab your barbecue sauce, and any kind of barbecue sauce. I love this, it says sweet and zesty. Sounds like someone you know. I love the titles of barbecue sauce. One says sassy, one says fiery. I love all those words. And I identify with many. You guys too? One time I made my own homemade barbecue sauce. Rick went crazy. He loved it. He's acts of service for his top love language, and he loves when I make something for him from scratch. And so I made this sauce, and it was so good, but it took a minute to make. And actually, I didn't like it that much. I thought it was a little too sweet. I know that doesn't sound like me, but I thought it was a little too sweet for some reason. Rick loved it. If you want to make homemade barbecue sauce, you go and I will cheer you on. And if you just want to buy it, it's awesome too. So for this one, I have my sweet and zesty, and you just put enough in your meat to coat every piece of meat. Don't y'all love to open the new bottle of barbecue sauce? I get my fingernail in there and just break that seal. Ooh, the little things. I'm gonna put about 1/2 cup of sauce in this meat. Just stir it around. Do y'all drain your meat after you cook it? I do sometimes, and sometimes I don't. It depends on the high fat content of the meat that I buy. Anyway, I just stirred around my barbecue sauce in here and it smells so good. The first thing you'll want to do is spray your muffin tin pan. I use Pam, use whatever you want. You want to give it a good spray. Sometimes I don't spray my pan, and I am trying to crack these out of the pan like there's no tomorrow. I do succeed, but they look like a mess when I'm done. So spray your Pam. Y'all, you just go and get some biscuits from the store. Store-bought biscuits. That's all you need. Now, I love to make me some homemade biscuits. I love to make homemade biscuits, but it takes a little bit, and flour is covering everything, which is no big deal. The more the merrier. We welcome flour in this house, especially in the kitchen. But just go buy you some biscuits to do this recipe. And this is the kind that the store had. You can do the giant ones if you want to. I've done those. That's a lot more bread. Yum. But the recipe is just the regular biscuits. Okay, so let's open this. I love homemade biscuits though. Reminds me of biscuits and gravy. Did y'all see that? I'm so glad that did that for the camera. Woo! Good morning. Wow. It's always fun if it doesn't do that. It's always fun to take off the paper and then whack it against your counter. It goes, oh, it's so fun. We're gonna take a biscuit, put these over here, and just flatten it out like so. And then you're just gonna put it in the bottom of one of the muffin cups. So put that there. Then you get your meat and you just take a spoon and spoon a little bit of the meat into your biscuit. Also, look how cute. This is from sister-in-love, brother-in-love Russell and Amber from Anthropology. One Christmas they got me these. They know me, can you tell? I love using these things. You can put a spoonful in, you can put 2 spoonfuls in, whatever you want to do. But look at that. Oh, that is fantastic. You just put cheddar cheese on top. Look how amazing. You just put it on, and some is definitely gonna spill over and cook, and then you have that wonderful burnt cheese, and you can pick that cheese off and eat that cheese. Ooh, there is nothing so wonderful as burnt cheese. I mean, it's just one of the wonderful things in life. And you can cover the whole thing or you don't have to. See this little plate, how cute it is? This was from our tea party shelf, and it's one that we did with the girls in Arkansas years ago. And it was one of those places where you could pick out pottery and then paint it, and then they would fire it up in the kiln, and then you could take it home. It was really fun. We were with Marley and her kiddos at the time. So anyway, more memories. I'm gonna do the rest of these and put them in the oven. Be right back. Do y'all hear that tractor go by? Hey! I love being on a farm. It's so cool. Seriously, I grew up in the city, and so I hadn't seen a tractor until I visited Rick in Nebraska for the first time. True story. By the way, as I'm doing these, notice how many biscuits are in here. There are 11. And notice what the package says. 10 biscuits. We get an extra biscuit! Also, because it just had the 11 biscuits, this little biscuit guy, he's just gonna be all alone, and we are not gonna worry about it. I noticed as I was putting this cheese on that the back of this plate is painted too. Isn't that fun? It's like every surface must be painted. That sounds like my girls. Okay, I'm ready to put this in my 400-degree oven for 10 to 13 minutes. That's just what the biscuit package says. So you just cook it for as long as the biscuits cook, because the meat is cooked. The oven, they smell so good. Do you hear the sizzle? I love the sizzle. I love all the senses, the smell, the sizzle, gonna be the taste later. But y'all look how pretty. Isn't that amazing? Now, if you wanted to kind of broil the tops to get them a little more golden brown on the cheese, a little more burned cheese, go for it. But these are gonna be so good. You definitely need to try this one at home. So easy, and like I said, I eat them cold. I wish I loved less. No, I don't. I enjoy all the food. This was fast and furious. Actually, it was only fast, not a bit of furious. I have sat with Rick and watched the Fast and Furious movies because I am his recreational companion. Like that one counselor said in that book, his needs, her needs. I think that was Doctor. I gotta look that up. Anyway, he watches Pride and Prejudice with me. I figure I can watch a Fast and Furious with him, or 2 or 5 or 7 or 8. Also, you can add marinara sauce instead of the barbecue sauce and put a little white cheese on top. Whatever you want. You could be so creative with this. All right, y'all have the best day so far. I want you to keep having good days, and don't forget to thank Jesus and enjoy. See you next time.